You were just working. Oh, thank God, there it is. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Kudo, and I am doing something a little different today. I'm working on my own stream layout thing that I want to have slash do, but I'm also taking requests for any tiny images. If you would like to know how to draw something small, go ahead and message the chat and ask me how to draw something. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. I would love if my audio from my display came through my headset. That'd be nice. Always with the scuff. Always scuff. My perfectly good headset. Oh my gosh, thank you. Just didn't want to recognize that my headset was even a thing, I guess. Okay. Is my mic still going good? Yeah, my mic is going fine, but this needs to stop because this is going to get me in trouble for copyright or something. Where is it? Yeah, I see that you're muted. You. Okay. Yeah, because we just want my mic through for this. I'm listening to all sorts of background music, and you guys are welcome to listen to background music too. But unfortunately, I'm not trying to get copyright claimed. Okay, so I have this drawing here. We have Creative Kudo, and I want to do a presents. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. Let's see. Let's start here at this one. This seems like it'd be an easy one to start with. We're gonna find this vine layer. And this is why we label them, folks. Okay, we're going to turn it all the way down. Find a nice fine color that we want that complements nicely. I think I'm gonna go a little more green, probably somewhere in there. And then we're also going to get black for the outline. Okay. And if you're confused on me doing something, like if there's something you see me doing and you want to know how to do that, just ask. I was gonna say, I don't think I filled that in with color. No, I'm just tracing right now. Okay. We're gonna bring this in a little bit more to kind of meet that a little better. It looks like I'm gonna be cutting a fair number of vines, but that's okay. I can always add little twisties. You know what I'm saying? Those little, yeah, coming off of them and such. I'm gonna change my playlist real fast. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. One moment. Hold on. Now that I know for sure you guys can't hear my music, I can listen to all the night chords that I want. Okay, we'll try this. Alright, we're back. Okay, I think that is a much more conducive vine. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off the other one and come back to you. I'm gonna turn you down and we're gonna go back and make it much more smoother all the way through. Basically, our goal is to make it look nice and even from both sides to the other. Also more fluid because this looks a little jagged. See? A little bit more even. Just a tiny bit. If you really wanted to, you could just do two different layers, one over the coin and one under the coin, but that's going to be a little bit more work than I want to do right now. Perfect. See? Much smoother. Still not as even as I like it. There we go. And then we can just Perfect. Now we're going to come back over here. Okay. Nope. I still don't like it. Ah! Turn you down so I can see better. Okay, that's not bad. Perfect. Oh my god. That was so smooth. Doing the whole shebang. Awesome. Oh, that turned out gorgeous. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, sorry. Ew. That almost looked phallic. Gross. The empire, and it's only at the top. The madness and greenness can both your face, and nobody will ever convince me to stop. Mm. All of a sudden it looks like an anaconda. Gross. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank God. Ugh, I have a hot button to skip songs. Okay. Ah, ha, 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 ha. So beautiful. Okay. Okay, so we got a little more of the vine going. I forget exactly what the leaves look like, so we're not going to work on that right now. Okay, can I write the text? Where is it? You know what? No. Fine then, don't work for me. I don't need you. What is this? Huh, I don't need your stupid font. But that's way too big, so I'm just gonna... That is the best part about doing it on an app. You can literally resize. Hi! Welcome to my stream. Okay, trying to do lettering. All these flowers are giving me a Hawaiian theme. Unintentional. Maybe if we add some rain. Hmm. Now we have this lettering and we want it to look like it's an imprint. So what we do is we go to a shade darker and come in here, zoom in really close. And on all the underside, we're going to do this number, just like that. And then on the opposite side, which we can even do the other, square over here, do a highlight. And you can't really see it when it's zoomed in this close, but if you zoom in on this side, see, it starts to look like it's lit up. I don't think that was the right side. So let's go back to this side. Light up that side, come back, and let's put the dark side on this side. Oops. Just like that. And then we can go back in with the light side. And it doesn't have to be perfect because people aren't going to see every single detail, as you can see on this side picture. In fact, when I zoom, like obviously it's going to be a stream. So it's probably going to be about this big. So people aren't going to see these tiny overlaps, but we're zooming in so that we can make the shine that we're looking for. I'm going to thicken up the shine just a slight bit to make it pop a little bit more. Like so. It's all on the same layer, but that's okay. We'll be okay. So we're going to go here and here and here. But then all the rest of it. Everybody's got a dark side. This B, this O. I just realized that sounded like I was thinking about body odor, but I was just thinking about these letters, I promise. Ah, gross. Rounded letters like this, I don't recommend you going all the way to the end. What's happening? Oh my gosh, my shades are getting out of control. Stop it. Get some help. I don't need the inside of this B because I need the dark to continue on this side because that would make sense. And then the light needs to be on the inside here because this needs to be dark. Perfect. There we go. Much better. A boot. A boot. Bum 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 bum. Oh no. Okay, so inside, outside there, and then we'll, okay, a boot. I don't like how close this is. However, there's plenty of room next to the B over there. So we're just gonna snatch up this O as close as we can. Snatch. And then I think if we try to move it, it's gonna do weird things. So I think what we're gonna want to do is cut and paste. And then we should be able to, yeah, boot. There we go. There we go. Like it was never touching. I don't even think a toddler could complain about that one. We're going to go ahead and merge this back down so it's all in the same layer still. And then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of this extra yellow that was overfill from previously drawing the O. Like so. And then we're going to also get rid of some of this extra excess right there. Okay, we're doing doing tops. Here we go. Perfect. Let's go through. Other side. Perfect. Awesome. What could this use? Probably some shading. So an easy way to shade just the about me is to lock the transparent layers, make the layer, flip the layer to the layer below. This way we can play with it without affecting the base layer. We're going to go over to hard light, and then we're going to go over and we'll go ahead and use our base brown that we've already used. And we're going to go in and just on half of each letter do this kind of orange thing. And doing it as a hard light makes it so that it will only tint everything instead of straight dye everything. So then if we go over to the other side and grab this color, see? It'll lighten up everything evenly with that tint. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to keep this because it kind of makes it blend instead of stand out, which isn't what we're going for. But we can easily just turn it off. No harm, no foul. Let's go ahead and still grab this. Grab a block transparent, make another layer and clip it. And then we're going to come in really, really, really close. We're going to take this brush down. And try to just shade up. basically I'm just trying to make it pop just a tiny bit more. Okay. Nope, too much. Trust the process, Kudo. It's okay. Because we can go back in with the lighter and come over these shadows so that they're not as bad. Yes, even I am guilty of not trusting the process sometimes. Okay, there's the about. We're going to switch over to this and do a little bit more blending. Because where there's more dark, there's also more light. See, we can just fix that like that. Easy peasy. Okay. Lighten it up. That actually doesn't look that bad. I could probably go in and blend some of it out. Let's see. And that'll kind of smooth it a bit. But then it starts to become a little peachy, which I don't care for. About me! Okay, my ADHD butt is bored of lettering that, so we're gonna move on over here. We've got quite a few icons. Maybe we'll make another icon. Excuse me, sorry. Readjusting. Hmm. Any ideas or suggestions on icons that you guys might want? I'll come over here and play for a bit. Eep! Why do you hate me? Don't do it! Don't do it! Scuff! Scuff! No! I've lost you! Like so much Balto! I would have been lost without you, Balto! Balto! Ah! Thank God. Okay, we're just messing around, so let's see. Yeah, that's terrible. I don't know, I could do an icon or an eyeball. That'd be a weird icon. Just some weird Barbie eyeball. Ugh, supermodel eye. No, we don't need supermodel eyes. Give me a chance, I would take it. Let's see. Crystal would probably be a good one. If people don't assume it's a plumb bob. Crystals are easy. It's pretty much that. That's crystal. I mean, it's a very basic design of a crystal. Yeah. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. You can't shame me when I am with you. Okay. Might as well perfect it for a nice little icon. So we got the line art. We're gonna come over here, find us a nice blue. We're going to, we would fill it in, but I don't like to because it always likes to miss stuff. So we're just gonna color it. No place to boom. Okay. We come over here, we lock the layer, we make a new layer, we clip it to the layer below, we go ahead and we go into the darkness. Go into the darkness. The dark, accept the darkness, Luke. I like to go higher. The higher you go, the more even it ends up being. You're gonna do 3 of these sectors about the same shade, but then you're going to go ahead and drop a little bit darker and head to the quadrant that's catty corner from the lightest one, and then just also the very edges, like that. And then we're going to go back to the lightest part, like this, come back to a smaller airbrush, and we're just going to highlight some of these. Now, for a little bit of a shine, we go really small on the airbrush, come in, follow edges. And ta-da! We have another sticker. Easy peasy. But obviously, it's not sized right. It's not the same size as all these other ones. So all we have to do is go to Edit, Transform. Well, actually, first, merge it all together so it's all on one layer. Unlock the colors because we don't need to lock it anymore. We go down to Layer, Edit, Transform, Scale, Rotate. Then we can size it up. And there we go. Another sticker done. Um, why not another sticker? Those are easy to do. Could try a raindrop. So new layer. We're gonna go here. Mm, okay, so we got this start here. And the way that we're gonna do this, if I remember right, is we're going to start a new layer. We're actually not gonna fill it. We're gonna come in here and we're not going to go all the way to the edge. We're just going to do a little bit of a darkness that is off the edge. And the reason for that is because we've got a little bit of reflected light that comes back. And so actually the darkest part isn't where shadow meets shadow, but somewhere around here. I like to do a little bit of small reflect squares. Basically a shadow coming from something else. It makes it look like a smiley. But then we go into white, and we're taking away some of that reflect so it doesn't look like a smiley anymore. And it looks more like a reflection. Like so. Follow this with a little bit of a highlight. And then for the underneath part, we're going to go back and take this and shade underneath. I think I'm going to erase this part because this doesn't look right to me. So we're just going to erase the dark part because I think all we need is the shine. Now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, see, I make mistakes too. Ta-da! I'll be your lighthouse. Ta-da! Wow, that's actually a really cute sticker. I love it. It's a little droplet. Ah! Oh, I know exactly what I'll do. Okay, so edit, 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 edit. Scale. I'm gonna scale this bad boy. Oh no, we have to merge it first. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Merge. Yeah, there we go. Now, edit. Uh, Scale. We're gonna scale it down just a tiny bit. And I'm going to go to layer, duplicate, and then we're gonna go into edit, transform, free transform, right? We're gonna bring this droplet over here, but we're gonna misshape it on like purpose. Yeah. See? Now we've got two, and then we're gonna go layer, duplicate layer, edit, transform, free transform. We'll drag this one up. No, not that. And then we'll manipulate it just a bit. Keep it rotated so that the shadows are all the same direction. Ta-da! Oh, it looks so good! And then, if we really want to, we can go in here with the spray. I would merge all these together and then go to a layer underneath because we don't want to draw over it. So we're going to go in with the spray. Obviously, it's the, different one. And kind of put it underneath to look like moisture. Nope, I don't think it's necessary. Our droplets are perfect the way they are. Delete. Yay! And now we have a little water droplet sticker. Yeah, I like this little droplet. It looks like a little grain of rice. It's a little rice. What next? What next? I mean, I have a lot of bows. I like bows. Let's drew a bow. Bows are fairly easy and straightforward. You basically start in the middle, and this is the knot in the middle. You can connect it all the way, but you don't have to. It's more realistic if you connect it because technically knots do go all the way, but it's a bow. So bows end up usually being cuter if you don't, because then it seems like it's fluffy. Excuse me. Come up like this, come down like this. I don't like that end, so we're gonna come up, bring it down a little better. I know you're all wondering how I'm using a giant eraser and still only erasing small portions. It's because I have pressure sensitivity on my pen, and I have actually a very light touch when I want to. As you can see, I can also have a very heavy touch. You know what it reminds me of? It feels like I'm drawing little like uh gifts that you'd give me if you were trying to woo me in a hentai game. Gotta find all the flowers and the bows and the rain. I'm drawing a million bows, so I'm just gonna work on the same layer because it doesn't really matter to me. Whoa, wrong airbrush. There are kind of a few different ways to do this part. Um, you definitely want to shade this top part right here because this is where like the inside of the bow would technically be. And then I like to just follow it down and then shade like this because this part is actually the ruffle because it's just one ribbon folded over and then tied in the center. Don't believe me? Take one apart. And you can kind of see I'm affecting my line art because I didn't work on a separate layer, but we're going to go back and fix it. It's not like my line art here was super difficult or detailed. Oh my goodness. I'm messing up my own stuff. Stop that. That's probably why. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Then we're going to come back with the lighter one again and do a little bit sharper airbrush. And that's because it makes it looks like it has a shine to it, it's the right texture, if you will. There we go. Awesome. I'm gonna do just one more sticker and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there, guys. So, one more sticker. Let's see. One more sticker. How about a feather? Okay, so feather, we want to start with a little bit smaller of a pen because it's a lot of very delicate lines, the way that I did with the water by doing just a completely different color. See, that seems a little too thick to me. So we're going to come back and do the same thing that we did with the water by coming in with a not white color. And you start with kind of a leaf kind of look, but then we're going to erase the very end and instead put fluff. And you can go through and connect this to be, poofy if you would like. It doesn't necessarily need to be connected as long as you know that this is fluff. But other than that, you just do the stem like so, and then go through and just like that. And that's a feather. Um, we'll go through, do a layer underneath, do pure white, just like that. We're gonna lock it, make a new layer, come up, and this is an angel feather. So now we're gonna go really high on this and just kind of shade it in with like a almost ghostly blue. And if you want to get back your white, you can just go into transparent and go like this. And the reason I recommend to do that is because you almost want the shade to be the shadow to be a suggestion. And that's why I'm using such a big airbrush, even though I'm barely touching the end, is to make that kind of thinner approach to it. I'm going to come back in with the 5 airbrush to give some definition to the puff, as well as the underside of the stick and this side of the feather. Ta-da! One angel feather. And yeah, I'll let's resize that. So as usual, we merge our layers together. What did I just do? I just messed it all up. Don't merge that with that before you merge these two, because it gets rid of your line art. So we have this. We're going to edit, transform, scale. Oops, we put it on the same thing as the bow, but it's an easy fix because all I have to do is outline it and then cut and paste, and that puts it on a whole new layer just for me. And then I can come back in here, edit, transform, scale. I even want to rotate it so it's not straight up and down. And then we'll go back to this and make the bow back to its normal size. Just like that. Oh no. It looks like our dewdrop was on the same layer as our plum bob. Interesting. I will come back tomorrow to fix all my sizes because I am unsure what's happening with these layers. But I have showed you by example how to draw a plumb bob, a bunch of droplets, a bow, and a feather. Come back tomorrow and I'll show you how to draw